everybody, and welcome back to what I hope is yet another informative and clarifying pick a card reading here on my channel, The Simple Mystic. Thank you so much for stopping by and allowing me the honor to be your reader for today. So at this time, we are going to divine what is next in your love life. As you can see, I have 3 piles. Each card represents the energy that we are going to receive from each individual pile. So go ahead and focus on each oracle card here and really try to align yourself with or intuitively pick up on what exactly is the pile for you. Go ahead, pause the video, take any kind of time that you need. I'm going to see each and every one of you in your individual readings. And yeah, see you soon. Bye. Okay, pile 1. So you have the I Live in Truth card. Now I'm not going to do this the way you probably see it on other channels. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this card aside and we are going to wait for how this actually correlates or connects to the resounding energies that are drawn from your individual deck, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and draw your cards. Feel free to skip ahead or forward. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the shuffling. I'll see you soon, pile 1. Okay, pile 1, let's go ahead and get started here. So I have the 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and Page of Swords, along with the Star and Self-Esteem card. You may have noticed when I was drawing that although a card came up reversed that I put it upright. I do not read reversal, so if that upsets you, I apologize. That's just not how I read on this channel, but hopefully you'll stick around and still receive the message that Spirit has for you. So let's go ahead and get started on this first row here with the 10 of Swords starting. So the next thing that I see happening for you, the next major significant thing I see happening in your love life is definitely a major ending here. It seems like you have been through a very rough cycle regarding your love life. You may have actually, in a way, with this 10 of Swords here, kind of put it to rest in a way. You kind of, you may be traumatized a little bit. You may be in the state of, well, if no one good is coming around, or if I feel like all the past people that have come around have just wasted my time and not been who I needed them to be, you kind of just allowed yourself to get to the point where you're like, I'm done. Like, if it's not going to be what I want it to be, then what's the point? And I see with that, though, that Spirit is not allowing you to put it to rest. It seems here it's so hard for us to believe or realize when we're in the thick of it that we definitely have a habit, a spiritual habit. It's a spiritual hegemony of us going through these major ups and downs, these twists and turns, these just annoyingly stressful and struggles and strifes regarding things that we want to manifest before we actually get that manifestation. And what I see here, Spirit is finally gifting you that, is finally coming along and saying, here you go, here is a fresh new start, here is that abundance, that love that you want, that however you want your love life to manifest, whether you want multiple partners or you want one specific one, however, I know a lot of people love twin flames, however you are wanting your love life to actually look and actually be, Spirit is finally gifting that with to you with the Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the 4 of Wands, and you are definitely celebrating. And for some of you, it may be that this goes so fast, especially with the Wheel of Fortune energy. The way I'm feeling it is definitely showing me it's spinning really fast. So, and to you, you might be like, oh, well, if it's spinning really fast, if you're, familiar with the Wheel of Fortune, usually what that means is, you're riding the highs and then you're riding the lows. But because it's spinning so fast, it's just spinning. What you're getting is just a lot of spin with good. So what that means to me is that Spirit is most likely not only giving you a new significant relationship or a new kind of fresh start, but it definitely is one that you are destined to be in, but one you are definitely going to find a lot of happiness and celebration in. Okay, so whatever this Ten of Swords is, I suggest that you definitely put the Ten of Swords energy to rest and go ahead and let in this Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Four of Wands situation, because that is very, very auspicious to me. I will clarify cards. Let's see here. You can clarify the Page of Pentacles here for pile 1, for the I Live in Truth pile. Can you clarify this Page of Pentacles? Look at that. Oh, looks like there's another one hidden in there. Let's see where it went. Oh, ha ha ha. I feel like this is representing a few of you in different ways. So I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, hey, I know some of you are frustrated with me. It's giving me the idea that you feel like Spirit has just been dangling this over your head as if you were a small child, even though this is a little man, but as if you're the small child. It's, you know how when we're younger, we want something and our parents are parenting us and they're telling us, hey, like, you know, just a little bit longer, this is that. And sometimes they're doing that just to distract us so that we forget what we're trying to achieve or what we're wanting, because it's not really that good for us. Or on the receiving end, we're like, you know, it's just if you don't want to give it to me, you don't want to give it to me. And you kind of feel frustrated, as if, you know, in a childlike state, as if like, God, like some, you know, again, my parent or Spirit is holding this over my head and they keep telling me, they keep lying to me, but they're not going to give it to me. So for some of you, Spirit is saying, hey, you know, I know you have been definitely, you know, in this left in the dark kind of feeling. You know, you have been so very confused, so very frustrated with how little information I feel like you feel like I've been giving you energetically. Because a lot of the times you can definitely feel your manifestations coming energetically. You can, your reality, once it actually shifts, you feel that it's your reality. You're used to feeling the energy signature of your particular reality, and once that changes, you're like, wait a minute. So Spirit is saying, for some of you who have been in this moon energy, you know, Spirit apologizes if you have been very frustrated and very annoyed with feeling like it has just misled you and not clarified and not given you the accurate information. And for others, I feel like you feel also cheated in a way. You feel that you have been so very patient as well, so very faithful, that again, Spirit has just kind of just misled you and has kind of cheated you a little bit. And others, I mean, really, with this moon and the Seven of Swords here and this Four of Cups, it really represents this big energy of you being like, listen, Spirit, like, I'm tired. And whatever you have, I don't want it, because clearly you keep telling me that it's going to happen and I haven't seen it happen. But for others of you, it hasn't happened, because with this Four of, you know, Cups energy and the moon and the Seven of Swords, you definitely have been taking it into your own hands a little bit too much. And that's okay. Let's clarify here. Especially with the Magician at the bottom, it's like taking your manifestation into your own, and being like, no, I got it, but you have to co-create with Spirit and let Spirit do most of the heavy lifting. Oops. Can you clarify the Wheel of Fortune here? Oh, look at that. Yeah. You've just felt left out in the cold the whole time. And yep, and a lot of you with the Hanged Man, I feel like for some, it's definitely going to take a new perspective that catalyzes this and makes this Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor. But for a lot of you, Spirit, again, is just clarifying with these top energies here. Again, I'm sorry you felt left out in the cold. You know, I know I've kind of just left you here like the Hanged Man and just left you here waiting, and you felt like you've had to wait, you've had no choice, but it's finally coming. You did the work, you were patient, and now you get to celebrate here. Can you clarify this Four of Wands? Can you clarify the Four of Wands here? Oh, look at that. So with this Four of Wands, I feel like now with this new energy, you definitely are still a little bit at risk of taking whatever this energy is and feeling like, so what I feel here is that when this energy does come, again, when it comes to manifestations, your reality always tests you to see if you actually have done the necessary work and vibrational change to match what the frequency of what you are adjusting yourself to perceive. I feel here that for some, it's going to be a little hard for you not to still look at things as if you don't have exactly what you want. And sometimes you don't get that with manifestation, but most of the time it's for a particular reason. I'm not saying here you're not going to get what you want, but it's going to be easy for you guys to still be in a state where, like this 10 of Swords, feel like, I don't know, it's too good to be true, kind of like that. And it's interesting too, because with this celebratory kind of thing here, I feel like there's a few others who most likely are gonna, it's like, once you get over this 5 of cups kind of thing, and not be, not keep yourself stuck, kind of clear that fog and realize that you are being gifted what you deserve and what you want, then you're kind of going to be thrown for a loop, because then you're going to be juggling like all of this good energy, all of this amazingness, all this whole wish coming true, and then you're going to kind of look silly just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me go here and get to the rest of the cards here. And I'm not gonna like go into a lot of extraness. I don't read that way. I'm just here to give you the brunt of the message here, because that's ultimately what you need to know. Now, I feel like the reason why this happens is because some of you, even though you felt like you were putting all of this stress, or you felt like it was dead, your love life was dead to a degree, or this cycle is over, I feel like to a degree some of you actually recognize that, you know what, I'm not going to focus on this anymore, because clearly it's not coming the way I wanted to or how fast I wanted to. So you just focused on yourself. It seems like some of you focused on your passions, your career, the things that actually made you happy and made you feel fulfilled. And that's what brought that manifestation in faster. And that's actually, how it works. The less you pay attention to it, the more you free up that energy of reception in your life, the more room you make. Because when you focus on it, then you are pretty much still in a way telling, the universe how you want it to look. And it's never supposed to be like that. You're just supposed to create a blueprint and align yourself to how that feels, and then release it. And then, God, the universe, the creator, gives you what that is, but tenfold. So I feel like quite a few of you definitely decided to do your own inner work, focus on the things, again, that make you happy and fulfill you. And again, I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of you, it was your career. And that's what freed up all of that space. It's like you did a little bit of a spiritual decluttering here and made room. Clarify this Ace of Wands here. Yeah, clarify this Ace of Wands. Ooh. And the Star came out again. It did. It seemed like, in a way, you were waiting for this manifestation to work for you as well, and that wasn't the deal. And again, I feel like that, from my own opinion, that's how it goes with other manifestations, or all kinds of manifestations, or manifestation in general. But you were waiting for this, and I feel like for some of you, there may have been, with the Two of Swords here, it may have been other people that you kind of left in the hands of this. Sometimes we expect partners or other people in our life to kind of do that work for us, and especially too as women, if you are a woman watching this, I think it is easy for us to just assume that, or expect for a man to just read our minds, or a partner to read our minds, or know exactly what we want and go ahead and fulfill that for us. And men are never like that. So I feel like that was part of the issue too. But I feel like once you kind of took your own life and your own energy into your own hands and stopped worrying about you know, it's just like you were waiting for this wish to be fulfilled on its own by just thinking about it a lot, or by just trying to affirm it a lot, or vision board it a lot. And that's not how it goes. It's not how it works. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles here. See, oops. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles here. Just send it out. See, yeah, you went on your own little journey. You focused on you. You definitely did. And because of that too, with the sun here, you pretty much, I see for some of you, Spirit is showing me and telling me that because of that, the metaphysics of that created this, it's like you already are light. You already are this lighthouse for that manifestation. And what it did is it amplified your light. It amplified all the good aspects of yourself that attracts that manifestation to you, whether that's through a partner or whether that's through an opportunity or whatever. And that is also the reason why it attracted that a lot faster to you, because you focused on what really mattered. And I feel one of the things that you need to know, what Spirit just said too, is that a lot of you didn't realize is that in order to actually have this particular manifestation, this wonderful new opportunity in love, this happily ever after, this 4 of Wands celebratory, like marriage, commitment kind of thing, is that doing the work meant that you actually had to prime yourself for that. Just because you want something doesn't mean you are exactly what you need to be to get it. And by doing this, you did the work. You actually primed yourself, you polished yourself, you made yourself, again, attractive enough for that thing. Can you clarify this Nine of Wands here? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, Judgment. Oh, and King of Pentacles. Nice. So isn't that amazing how the King of Pentacles shows up here with Judgment and the Knight of Wands? And that definitely is showing me that someone, literally when I'm talking about priming yourself, someone literally, like, you made yourself bright enough for this opportunity or this thing or this person to see you. And for some of you, it's definitely a King of Pentacles who, you know, he's not, you know, a lot of us like to go, oh, instantly, like, I'm gonna have a rich husband or a rich boyfriend. That's not always the case. It means that this individual knows what kind of abundance they have and can definitely make more of it, but definitely also knows how to share it and lead other people to it. And this is a very abundant partner who's coming to you. Now with this Ten of Pentacles here too, he may actually, or they may actually be very wealthy. But it's like you being this way definitely kind of snaps them like energetically into attention, and it's like it pinpoints you. And so now they're able to come, they're able to make you an offer, they're able, you know, Spirit is able to lead them to you. And that's what's amazing. And what do you get with them? You get a legacy, you get a family, for some of you, if you're looking for that. Can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles here? I wonder if for some of you, yeah, if you actually like work with them or not, or something, or you, oops, okay. If you've worked with them, yeah, look, see, Three of Pentacles here. I feel for some of you, and this is just maybe if you take it as it resonates, because ultimately, let's just be happy that you are definitely getting what you want next. You are. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel that for a few of you, this is someone you already know who actually before kind of saw you in a, not a lesser than, but didn't see you as mature as you needed to be for them to actually see you in the way that you, or the way that they see you now, or they're going to see you. I feel like you kind of showed them, like, again, like you've done your own kind of work. And I feel like there's some kind of, you know, with here, it's like, I don't know, you may have known them from school or something, or you worked together with them, or whatever, but a while ago, you just, it was, like, if this is a man, an older man, a while ago, it was like, oh, this is like my mentee, or my, you know, she's like, oh, she's like a sister to me, or just like a friend, but, you know, she's not really on my level. It's kind of like that. But now that you've actually, and I mean, for a few, I think for a few, but you've definitely primed yourself to be a career woman here. Sorry, I'm just checking the camera, but now they're like, wait a minute, you know, like they have matured, They definitely have kind of gone through their own fire here. They persevered. And I feel like, again, like possibly like you guys have worked with them, but yeah, they see what you've done with what you used to be, and you've transformed it. But for some of you, you definitely have just been in a kind of professional or academic setting with them before. Can you clarify the Page of Swords here? I'll just throw it out if it needs to throw out. Clarify this Page of Swords here. Look at that. See, look, that's what I mean. Definitely someone free path. So this person may come message you from, oh, look at that, two of wands at the bottom. This new Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles opportunity, this person is probably, it's going to be your soulmate. They are probably from your past. And again, I feel like if you guys are looking for a man, this is definitely an older man who knew you before. And again, if it's not, then like take it as it resonates. But for a lot of you, the main energy is like there is an older man who has done quite a lot for himself, who sees that you have done a lot for yourself and you've grown up literally, and you went out on your own. I feel like this individual too went out on their own too and did that. And now it's just the fact that it's like, wow, it's kind of like you kind of showing them like out of nowhere. It's like showing them a mirror and they're like, wow. I like seeing that in other people too. And next thing you know, you guys are connecting and something grows out of that. I feel like it may come together too that they just offer you a kind of business partnership at first, or again, some kind of collaboration, definitely. For some of you too, I feel like this individual, they may come off like a little bit cold. For some, they're just trying to impress you a little bit, but others, like they're just that kind of guy. But either way, like this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Now, the advice here is the Star for you. And with that, in order to make this manifestation come faster, it's showing me an energy of like literally continue to release, but in a way, recognize that you are definitely in a teamwork, co-creative effort with Spirit here regarding this person or regarding this happy ending or this celebration, this Four of Wands that you want to achieve. And I know Four of Wands for a lot of people signifies 1111. So if you definitely believe this person's going to be your twin flame, that's for you. But definitely a soulmate here. And with that, it's as if Spirit wants you to picture this manifestation as a kind of an art project, or like a what is the word? I can't think of the word, but recognize that again, you are actually creating something with Spirit, and the more that you actually do that, but you're not creating, or you're not working on this project in a way because Spirit has a higher perspective. It's like Spirit is the team captain, you're second in command, even though it's a team of two. I mean, your guides and your ancestors are with that too, but it's as if you go to Spirit and Spirit is sitting with you across a kind of board here. And I like how too the Wheel of Fortune is like, symbolizing that. It's as if Spirit is saying, okay, like this is what I'm doing. Spirit obviously isn't going to disclose everything, because then if you know everything, then it's going to get in the way. But Spirit is telling you like, hey, this is the plan, this is what I'm doing, make sure that you're doing this. And you're just like, okay, cool. But as long as you aren't kind of trying, as long as you're not trying to intrude on that or anything like that, then you got this, you're good. But because you're in this energy now, I feel like it's easy for you guys spiritually to realize that, acknowledge it. So as long as you are just being what Spirit needs you to be, you keep working on yourself, keep focusing on yourself, don't worry too much about how it's coming together, how it looks, just know that you still are a part of this team, then this manifestation is definitely going to come faster for you. All right. So that's what I have for you, pile one. Congratulations. I hope this energy is something that resonates with you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye-bye. I am not going to read off, what the meaning of this card is, or go into this, or tell you what I'm picking up intuitively. We are actually going to set it aside, and we are going to see what the surrounding energies have to say about this particular card. So it's going to be right here, right And I'm just going to shuffle, and you can go ahead, fast forward, or whatever, get to the messages. I'm just going to do my thing. Okay, pile 2, I have your cards right here before me. So we have the 3 of Swords, 10 of Coins, Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Coins, Queen of Cups, the World, 6 of Coins, Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, Failure, and Service. I will be clarifying today. If you saw while I was shuffling cards that were reversed and me actually putting them upright or laying them upright, I just want to let you know I do not read reversal, so I'm sorry if that doesn't align with you, but that's just how I read. So hopefully you stick around for the message. So here, with this 3 of Swords, 10 of Coins, Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like, especially here, it's definitely calling out or telling us what the energy really means for the I do the best I can card. I feel like you are an individual who most likely has a lot of responsibilities, and possibly like a lot of children, especially like with this 10 of Coins here. And this may not resonate for everybody, but I feel like this is a definite message for those of you who are single moms. But I feel the next significant thing that's going to happen in your love life is that you are gonna like pretty much, how do I put it? You're gonna pretty much distance yourself from actual one-on-one romantic relationships with other people or a specific person that you have a child with, and if you don't have a child with them, like just someone you may have like a tie with, a responsibility with that you share, and you're really just going to focus on that responsibility or those children or that child. That is because we're talking here about your love life, and your love life doesn't have to always be a romantic partnership. And with this, it's as if you are saying, you know, the love that I really want, the love that I can really get is from that child, or from that responsibility that you share with that person. And from responsibility, I kind of mean kids. Like, I really feel like you have kids with someone and they just have not been giving you what you deserve and what you want, and you've given them multiple chances, and now you're kind of turning the tables and you're like, you know, the whole time I've been focused on you, and the real love is with these kids or with this child. Can you clarify this 3 of Swords here? Oh, look, I'm shuffling the deck upside down. Yeah, you see, with this 3 of Swords here, you have 2 3s. Well, I mean, it's 4 cups, but with the imagery here, you have 2 3s. There's 3 swords, and you have these 3 cups that you're looking at, or that you were paying attention to. And the real treasure, the real ace here is what was actually beautiful. It was actually giving you love and nurturing and potential, which I believe is a child. Or and for some of you, you're probably pregnant right now, too, and you're trying to you have been trying to give this person, or the father or the mother of your child, you know, the opportunity to make this a committed, solidified thing, a nuclear family or a nuclear relationship, and they are just not giving it to you. So you're kind of recognizing, you know, I deserve better. And I feel like this person too, probably, well, for some of you, you're definitely dealing with self-esteem issues regarding how you can take care of these children, or how what other people think of you. And sometimes it seems like for some of you, this individual or these individuals that some of you have had these children with, or this child with, has really done their best to make you feel like crap as well. They must not, you know, they don't seem like they're that great of a person. For some of you, you're probably dealing with a narcissist here. And, you know, I feel like in some horrible situations, like this person has probably even like kicked you out, or tried to affect your stability in a negative way, tried to, you know, there are some people out there who are just not, you know, decent, who do that to women, especially women of color. I feel like some of you are definitely women of color. hey black girls, hey. But like that definitely is it's a theme right now that I see in society. There are plenty of amazing, beautiful women who are, having children with people who don't deserve them. Now, in turn, these people give them beautiful, amazing children, but some of these people are just horrible. And I feel like if some of you are dealing with a narcissist, I wouldn't be surprised if that narcissist, or that in some cases someone who's sociopathic or psychopathic, I'm not trying to say, that's for not everybody, like take that as it resonates, but this person has really tried to make you feel horrible. This person is probably controlling to a degree. And if I'm going to be honest and read, because I feel like as a reader, if I'm not honest and I'm not showing you and telling you all the energies that I'm getting, then this is not an authentic reading. In some cases, if it makes you upset, I'm sorry, but in some cases, if you have had children with a specific person or had more than one child, this person is definitely using, pregnancy to control you in a way. So for a lot of you, guarding your fertility should be important regarding this person if you choose to remain to deal with them. Don't let them influence you to think that having a child is going to be fulfilling, it's going to make things better. A lot of men do that. They have children and they use those children to control you or as a way to kind of brand you, and that's not okay. I'm sorry, that is a little dark, but that is definitely what I'm receiving on one end of the spectrum. Clarify this 10 of coins. Clarify this 10 of coins, please. Again, this is just giving me an energy here. It's like, you know what? It's like if you can't control this person, like even here with the alligator and the lion, it's really showing me it's like this, like some of you have really been wrestling with a person, have been dealing with a person, trying to fix or trying to heal or trying to uplift an individual who tries to portray themselves as this protective, fatherly, loving, manly figure or masculine figure in your life, and you've been wasting your time because they are literally an alligator. It's like they are cold. They're cold. I feel like and I'm sorry if I'm going off on that one specific few people, but I feel like this is definitely a more significant message for them to hear right now, and take it as it resonates, because the energy still matches the rest of you to a degree. But for some of you, like if you've had multiple children with this individual, this alligator, I feel like they definitely thrive. It's a matter of control. This person gets power over the fact that they have put you in a situation where you have to take care of their children, or they have put these responsibilities. And for some of you, they have children with other people. But I feel like what you're going to realize is that you have been giving your time and trying to heal something that is not for you to heal. It's not you don't have any right to do that for that person, because one, they won't respect it, but two, they take advantage. But instead, you decide that you again are going to pursue what makes you happy, and still to a degree, what makes you happy is those babies that they gave you, or again, these children are responsibilities. Can you clarify this Page of Wands here? For some of you, you have like a son who you definitely love. Page of Wands here, clarify it. Three of Cups. So this is showing me to a degree, it's a matter of you kind of finding solidarity and sisterhood if this other person has other mothers of their children or whatever. But again, it's like you definitely kind of start a new chapter, and you kind of take a leap of faith on them, because that's another thing too. A lot of the times these men will have the mothers of their children fighting each other, over them, because again, it gives them another sense of power and a sense of self-esteem. But I feel like for some of you, because I feel like you definitely are very kind spiritual people, you kind of take a chance and you kind of turn over a new leaf, and you're like, for some of you, these women have kind of already been on that, and they're like, hey, we've been trying to tell you for a minute. But for others, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna extend the olive branch, and I'm gonna help everybody else realize that this person is just not good. But for others, it's a matter of like you actually just choosing your child, choosing your son or your daughter or whoever, and being like, you know what, we are just going to live our happiest, best lives, and I'm just going to pour all my love into you and help you become, and for some of you as a son, like if you actually have a son, I think it really is important for you to a degree that you don't want your child to end up like this person or like their father. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? We have 9 of Wands and the King of Cups. Yeah, this doesn't make me feel good. I feel like you definitely, for some of you, have been literally struggling with your own self-esteem, like your own capabilities. I feel like there's possibly other people who have tried to make you feel bad about the situation that you're in with someone who has possibly fathered your children. And that's not okay, but I feel like it's like spirit kind of comes to you and kind of taps into your heart and helps you realize that you have all the power, you have all the glory, you have all the beauty. And it's like it's this reignition of joy and helping you realize, you don't need these people. You have your child, you have spirit, you have yourself, and that's enough. And I feel like some people have, for some of you, I feel like there's one specific person who's really dealt with the worst of it, where this individual has had people come after you, they've had people harass you, they've turned people against you and painted you out to be the person, and they're just abusive. Can you clarify this Two of Coins here? Can you clarify this Two of Coins? Yeah, I feel like for some of you don't have more than 3, you definitely have 2. And the how, again, I feel like for some of you guys actually find an actual healthy person. You find an actual healthy person to actually help you raise your children, help you create the family that you wanted to. And they kind of help you, it's like they see in you that you've done the best that you could. First of all, you've done the best you could with this person here. Some things just aren't meant to be. And this person has been showing you that in all the toxic ways that they have. But for some of you, it's a matter of someone actually coming along, seeing your worth, and being willing to help you and help you raise your children and love your children the way that, they deserve to be loved as well. And that is enough for you to kind of, because what I saw here with the Wheel of Fortune, with this reignition, it's like, I feel like before this person, you were a Queen of Cups, and then they definitely knocked that out, knocked it down, suppressed you, made you depressed, made you anxious, made you feel like, for some of you, even consider self-harm. And now that there's this reignition where you kind of claim your power again, you're this Queen of Cups, and it's now, just like I spoke with Pile 1. With Pile 1, I told them, it's a matter of they actually cleaned themselves off, they polished themselves, and they worked on the amazing characteristics of themselves that made them this kind of lighthouse and made them shine brighter so that what they deserve can see them. And that's what I see kind of here with you guys too. Clarify this Queen of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Some of you just decide to be creative again and pursue the things you want to. You realize how beautiful you are. I just got to someone, like, it's like someone decided that, like, they were going to wear makeup again, or they were going to actually go into makeup. Like, it's like you had dreams of being a makeup artist or something, and this person tried to make you feel like crap about it, or make you feel like you couldn't do it, or just other people were telling you that, because you had these kids, or you were telling yourself because you have these children that it's impossible. Because being a single mother is hard. I am not a mother, but, but still, I was raised by a single mother. Clarify the World here. It's like, yeah, you are just, look at that. The Ace of Cups, guys. With the Six of Swords, see, look, you pack your baby up and you go. And I'm proud of you for that. You packed your baby up and you left. And for some of you, again, you went on to someone who said, hey, I'm willing to take care of you. I see you. And they pour all of this into you. It's like literally the land of milk and honey. That's what it's definitely showing me. And with the how here, I feel like for some of you, okay, and this is really interesting because I've never got kind of message like this. But for some of you, like, it's a matter of like, another individual, like another woman comes along and is like, and again, it might be a mother of theirs, like another baby mama, if like you have that kind of situation, and they're like, hey girl, like, let me help you get away, because I had to get away myself. And yeah, give me a sec. I'm actually going to clarify, because this is really interesting. Clarify the 6 of coins here. Like, what? Look at that. Yep. Yep. If you are in a situation where you have a child with someone who also has children with other women, they're going to be like, hey, we did not know how to come and approach you. We did not know what to do, or we didn't know what our place was, but, you left. Come join over here because it's nice, clear, and happy over here. And it's not going to be that I told you so energy. It's not going to be like that. Clarify Queen of Swords here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Clarify Queen of Swords again. Look at that. 6 of Cups. Clarify the Hierophant really quickly. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant really quickly, and then we're going to clarify the Hierophant. Oops. Okay, the Spirit, that's a lot. Can I just get 2 cards? Clarify the Hierophant, please. Okay, clarify the Hierophant. Oops. Yeah. There's definitely this aspect of a sisterhood. For some of you, it's the matter of like, in the worst cases, it's like, I feel like you are like, listen, like, if I have to go to a homeless shelter, like a women's shelter, then I'll do that. But that's just like one person. But for everybody else, I feel like it's a matter of like, listen, like, I know now what my boundaries are. It's like, for like, to a degree, you are kind of in this like real hardcore Queen of Swords energy, where it's like this catalyzes like this interesting, like, intuitive season for you. And I feel like it's a way to protect yourself. But with the Queen of Swords energy, I feel like again, it may be multiple women, or maybe multiple women in your life who kind of come together, and they also are a world card energy for you. But one of them is just super like, hey, like, whatever you need, whatever you want, like, stay with me, another one is like, yo, like, I kind of knew that this was gonna happen, but like, I kind of got you too. Like, it's really interesting. It's like a really nice, wonderful group of women. She might kind of, I told you so, but she really just means like, she means well. But it's just like, I think it's weird. It's like she kind of teaches you in a way how to kind of tap into your intuition, and like, not, because I feel like, yeah, they're gonna say, my problem was that I didn't like to look at red flags and enact my boundaries. I'm gonna teach you how to do that too, but also use your intuition. And then this Hierophant here, I feel like to a degree too, it's like each of these women kind of teach or kind of help you become aspects of them, or part of them, so that way you become like this well-rounded person that's all 3. But I feel like one of them is definitely going to give you some real spiritual help, and to a degree, like, that's why I was getting women's shelter. But like, I also wonder if like, if some person is just like really religious too. But yeah, like, it's just, you just leave, you leave, and that it's gonna take, like, I feel like, yeah, you definitely go, it's like a weird little rite of passage regarding this person. And I feel like they're gonna be like, yeah, like, they're gonna I feel like you kind of dealt with them the longest, dealt with this individual the longest out of all of them, and so they kind of place this kind of respect on you. I feel like you definitely come out like a little bit more, to a degree, a little bit more quiet, still healing, needing to heal, but like ultimately, like, you realize, like, you are not a failure in your love life, because one, all of this happened, like, I'm not gonna say happened for you, but all of this is this person. Like, I'm gonna be your advocate and say, like, screw them. Like, all this is them, and the fact that they try to make you feel like you are crap and you are failure, and literally, like, you're a horrible mom and all these things, and you instead choose your family, you choose your child, you choose to, I feel like that's good. I know a lot of people are not gonna like that. They're gonna be like, I wanted to see if I got, a new person coming around or anything, but I really feel that you choose your child. And it's the fact that I feel like these women too, it's the fact that you are all going to be in service to each other, but you're also probably going to be this person in the future who kind of advocates for other women or other people who have dealt with really nasty significant other spouses, baby daddies, like all of this. You're going to show them, like, how you climbed out of that. How you literally had to fight your way out of that. Because I feel like for some of you, like, this person was horrible and toxic. Horrible. So your guidance is the snake here. And I'm going to be honest, as soon as it came out, I just heard, you know what? You got to let a snake be a snake. And you got to recognize a snake for what it is. But at the same time, snakes represent kundalini, they represent power, they represent hidden knowledge and wisdom. And I feel like you should also acknowledge that it has taken you a lot of power, a lot of wisdom to actually make it out of this alive and make it out of this, with a sound mind, with a transformation and saying, hey, I'm better than this. I'm going to be a teacher. I have support, and I'm not a horrible parent. I'm the best parent. So pile 2, I hope that resonated for you. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you actually really have gone through this, I respect you. You are amazing. You are strong. You are powerful. And I hope you visit me on my channel again. So I have the great honor of reading for you, because this was an honor. Thank you. You enjoy yourself and you have a wonderful day. Bye. Well, hello, pile number 3. How are you guys today? I want to let you know that I just got through some amazingly intense but beautiful readings with piles 1 and 2, so I'm definitely looking forward to what your reading is going to be. Thank you for allowing me the honor of reading for you today. You have the I am trustful in my relationships card. Just like I told piles 1 and 2, we are not actually going to look at the meaning. I'm not going to intuitively pick up on what the card actually means. I'm actually going to let the surrounding energy tell us what this card means, okay? Because you kind of already know what it means. But let's go ahead. I'm going to just go ahead and shuffle your cards. You can fast forward, and I will see you once all the cards are laid. It's always pile 3 that has the most cards. It's always. But let's go ahead and get into this energy, because I think this is going to be a tough reading. Hopefully you don't take it out on me, or if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Pick another pile. But sometimes, you just got to hear the things that Spirit has to say. But let's see. You have the 2 of Cups, the Hermit, 8 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Freedom. You have Lava, Butterfly, 5 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Tower, Black Newman, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Star, and the Emperor. So, I feel like for you guys, I mean, the I'm trustful in my relationships card really just calls it out. I feel like for y'all, it really is a matter of, after dealing with some possible dishonesty, cheating, lying, manipulating in previous relationships, or a more significant previous relationship, the next thing that you're gonna go through is just a major spiritual overhaul and journey regarding building that trust again, building, and not only your trust with another person, but building your trust in the ability to have the healthy, free, honest, authentic relationship that you want and deserve in your life. I am definitely going to be clarifying, so we're going to get into it. But I mean, I know a lot of you believe that right now, or that's the energy that you're in, you know, that you know that you can manifest and create the love life that you want. But like right now you're kind of just you're healing. Like you're going through a whole like you're asking questions again. You are especially asking yourself, and you're trying to figure out like what you want. Like I feel like you've just been kind of like flipped upside down a little bit, especially like literally the Hanging Man. I wasn't even like looking at the Hanging Man when I thought about that, because you know it takes a minute for you to realize and recognize all the cards that are out before you, and I didn't even like remember that the Hanging Man is what you got for a minute. But yeah, like this is gonna be a little bit of a journey for you guys. Clarify this Two of Cups here, Spirit. And I'm sorry if you saw that while I was shuffling that cards were reversed and I laid them upright. I don't read reversals, so if that's not how you like for me to read, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to change that, but hopefully you stick around for the reading and can receive the messages that Spirit has for you. So, oh, you have the Fool here. And can you clarify the Hermit? I definitely feel like with the, you know, like with the Two of Cups and the Hermit and everything and the Eight of Cups, like you definitely walked away from something. Like, I like, that sounds so cliche. Like you definitely walked away from a relationship, and you definitely walked away from love, you know? Like this is a whole, like, I need to go find myself because I don't know what's real situation. And with the Hermit, like that means like you, and I don't know whether you know it or not, but that's showing me you don't know how long you're going to be gone. That's just walking, like literally with the Hermit here too, with the Moose, like walking off into the dead of night, and you don't know how long you're going to be gone. Like you're just going to keep walking because you're kind of, for some of you, you're kind of in an emotional shock. Not like straight up like, oh my God, like I can't believe this happened, but like it's a shock towards the way your love life has just gone and taken a turn. Clarify this Eight of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you would rather focus on other things right now. You'd rather focus on cultivating your own hobbies, your own habits, your own sense of self, like reevaluating, especially to like your career. But I still feel like there's this energy for a few of you that you still don't even know what you want to do with that. I feel like this is the kind of energy, like, I feel like it's like yes and no. I feel like it's like, for quite a few of you, whether you realize it or not, like love was at the center of your life for a minute. And if it wasn't in one way, it was definitely in another. And so now with this going into Hermit mode, and trying to find, this is giving you like, I gotta find myself again kind of energy. Like you don't even know like how to do that right now. Yeah, definitely lots of healing, lots of self-evaluation and actualization. Can you clarify this Knight of Wands here? So for some, this, you had a King of Wands in your life. King of Wands definitely is very attractive, very handsome, very charismatic, go-getter. Sometimes is not the most, is not the most balanced with that, can be egotistical. I feel like for some, if you were in a relationship with this King of Wands, they clearly broke your trust. And you know, for some it was cheating, for some it was, you know, probably just lying to you about something. I feel like they are trying to kind of come back. They're trying to rebuild with you, but you aren't with it. Like you definitely are holding yourself close. You're not willing to share. You're kind of afraid to share. And for some of you, there's been a, this King of Wands is actually a prospective partner, a new person that you are kind of attracted to, but like this is definitely just like you are holding your cards very, very close. You definitely have trust issues. Can you clarify this Five of Wands here? Clarify this 5 of Wands. I feel like before, like for some of you, I feel like before you were you could be like a fiery, argumentative person with this person, but I feel like now, like it's giving me the energy of someone who is kind of feisty, kind of likes to tease a lot with their mouth, and everything like that. But now you're just silent. Like you just shut down. Like it's definite hermit mode for you. Like it's like you're not, none of this is going to be resolved until you have wandered off far enough and picked up something and observed that something, and made your own decisions about it and came back. Like this is like whoever this individual is too, if there is a significant other in your life, like like they got a lot of they're gonna be waiting a long time on you, a long time. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely changed. I feel like you've changed. Like, and before, I feel like for some of you too, like before, like if you actually found that you argued with this person a lot, or again just argued with people a lot, like other people can see that, but definitely like you were like you've gone from I'm gonna fight for this, or I'm gonna fight for what I believe to be true or believe to be real, and again gone to 4 of Swords, where you're like, I don't care if it's like people, I feel like people are texting you, or this person is texting you, and you are just MIA. You are. Clarify this Hanged Man. Clarify this Hanged Man here. You were just shut off from opportunities, all kinds of opportunities. Yeah. That, like, and I feel like I'm just going to keep repeating that with each clarification here, excuse me. I feel like for some, like, if you actually try to go back, like, if you guys are actually still in a relationship with this person and trying to build trust, like, again, because we're talking about, like, the next significant thing that's going to happen, so for some of you, this already happened. Like, the trust was broken, and you are trying to rebuild it again, and that's probably through therapy, through just long conversations and reevaluations and everything like that. I feel like at first probably thought, like, yeah, let's start afresh and new, I can do this. But now it's like out of nowhere, you're like, no. You're in this relationship, but you're closed off, you're quiet. It's not going to be easy to go back. You are very, 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 very closed off. Do you hear me? My stomach growling? So sorry. You are very closed off. Clarify this Tower. And I feel like, again, with this Tower here, it's like because you take, you definitely take things like personally, like to the heart. Like, do you see how dramatic this is? Not saying that you're being dramatic, but like that's how it is. It's like black and white. It's like either you killed me or you didn't, or like, or you tried to kill me, or like, I don't even know. But like with this though, like it was a whole Tower moment, a whole Tower moment. For some of you, like, you found out or about this mistrust or this break of trust through other people or other women in your life. But again, I feel like the reason why it's so big for you is because you actually kind of put all your eggs in one basket. Like, this person or this relationship or this past relationship was supposed to be the thing that was your 10 of Cups. Like, it was supposed to be the end all be all, You were supposed to have children with this person. You were supposed to, build wealth with this person. You were supposed to have a legacy with this person. They were supposed to be your spouse, like all of that, your partner, however. And that changed. Like, it just changed. Everything's changed. I feel like that's just what you're saying. Like, everything's just changed. It's different. It's changed. And so now, like, literally with this Black Newman here, like, that's what you see. It's like this person is like, oh, wait, no, like, we're kind of okay, right? Like, we're still together. And you're like, no, I think I'm walking away in a way, you are definitely, like, hurt. You're definitely hurt. I mean, even with this 10 of Swords, like, it's like, whoa. I feel like this person definitely screwed up definitely screwed up. And so, yeah, like, that's all I can really tell you. Like, and you know it, like, and I feel like for some of you, like, you're right in the middle, like, not right in the middle, but you're like right at that pivotal moment where you're like, yeah, we're gonna try again, and everything. And, you know, I know, like, this is my, like, you guys, in a way, for some of you, like, this is a person to a degree you've settled for, because again, like, all of your eggs are in one basket. Like, I'm not gonna play that off. That is what I'm getting. And if that's not the truth, then you can just cast that out. But if you are being honest with yourself, because clearly no one else is being honest with you, but like, you had all your eggs in one basket for this person. And because of that, that also has influenced you to be like, yeah, we'll try again. We'll go to therapy, or we'll go, you know, we'll make changes and da-da-da. Like, what did I do wrong? Like, that kind of stuff. But now, like, once you actually start the trying, you're like, I need to be by myself. You know, you're still gonna be with this person to a degree for somebody, but you're like, no, I'm gonna be by myself. And you have to really learn to trust. Like, what does trust mean to you? Clarify this Three of Swords. If this person didn't cheat, then they did something. Yeah, it's gonna build. Like, you are a slow person. Not like in a mental way, or like not in a tone that's mean or casting judgment. Like, if someone has screwed you over, like, they better have like weighed all the options and all the consequences, because you are a person, you are going to take your sweet time healing and getting over this. And again, what I see is that you are still alone. Like, you don't care. Like, you are leveraging, like, you hold the power in the situation. I feel like this person too, I feel like both of you, like, it's interesting because I feel like both of you too, like, this person knows, like, they know that they screwed up. But what I'm getting is that on one hand, it's like they know, it's like literally with the Three of Swords, it's like you guys are coming together and it's like, hey, I'm sorry, like, let's fix this, let's work on this. And they, like, you were hugging them and you're like not with it, and they're hugging you and they know that they're not with it. So that's what this look is. It's like, yeah, like, we did a little okay, you know, let's fix it, but like, you guys know that, like, you haven't even reached the bottom of this emotional outbreak, this emotional downfall. Clarify the star here. Yeah, it's gonna take, look, yeah, you definitely wanted to marry this person, and I think you guys, I feel like for a few of you, you definitely are going to make it, but it's gonna be through the help of other women or other people, but also like definitely like an older one like your mother, but like, it's definitely going to take a long time. Like, what I'm seeing here is like the emotional or relationship landscape, it is withering away as we speak. You know, for you, it is withering away. And it's going to take a lot of energy, again, a lot of solitude and a lot of soul searching for you to actually, you know, make this, you know, lush and green and beautiful again. Like, Seven of Pentacles is cultivating that, right? Clarify the Emperor here. Ooh. And they're gonna have to wait on you. They're gonna have to wait on you. This person, they know that they screwed up. They definitely do. And I feel like they love you. They probably were just an idiot, but like, you are gonna make them wait on you. And I think that's awesome. That's powerful. But yeah, like, when you come back, it's not that you are making the relationship, the emotional landscape, as I say, lush and green and beautiful again. No. What you recognize is that you have to make that beautiful, like, you have to make you beautiful again. You know, you definitely are going to. And I think that's beautiful. I feel like there's nothing better than actually focusing on yourself, making yourself beautiful, believing in yourself, cultivating your own landscape, your own grass, making that green. With this Nine of Pentacles, like, you got it all. Every single thing that you wanted to focus on, that you felt that you had lacking, and to a degree felt this was the reason why this thing or this hiccup in the relationship happen, you are going to nurture each and every one, build it up, and then some. And then you'll get to come back, and then you'll come back, and they'll be waiting on you. Like, that's the agreement. No, you screwed up, so you wait on me now. And they're going to get it together, but they're going to realize that, like, literally without you, like, this relationship is nothing, too. It really is. They are nothing when they stand alone. So that's how they realize they screwed up. But I feel like with the Emperor here, what makes me nervous, though, is that I feel like this person still has a long way to go regarding their own growth. You know, I still am getting the idea of, like, this person, especially if you're dealing with a man, this man is not really a boy. I feel like that's literally what you realize, like, wow, you weren't a man, like, you're a little boy. So I feel like the guidance here for you is, especially too, if you're a woman or a man, woman to man, man to, you know, woman to woman, now is your time to be as angry as you want to be as selfish as you want to be, not in a way where you're hurting this person, but if you are afraid that having solitude is not going to help, this person is going to wait on you. Like, they knew they'd screwed up, but you not only allow yourself, like, a lot of it I feel like is allowing yourself to feel the entire spectrum of the emotion that you are feeling, you know, when it comes. Let it explode, because you are hurt. I feel like that's going to be the issue too. Just because, like, you going out in solitude, you are putting yourself also at risk of holding things in. Don't hold things in. But also with the butterfly, it's like, understand too, I hate to say it, but, like, in a way, like, this was supposed to be a thing that happened to transform the relationship, because things weren't really what they needed to be anyway. I think there is a matter of, like, both of you aren't really on the same terrain anyway. So it's going to be a matter of building that up again and realigning. So that's what I see for you, pile 3. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope that resonated for you. I'm sorry that was a little all over the place, but thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader, and good luck. Take your time for yourself. Heal. Don't worry about this person. You just do you. All right? You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.